Christianity, that is Europe, when it interfered with India, it has taken over the most crucial institution. What is the most crucial institution in the Indian context, especially in the context of Sanskrit? Guru-Shishya relationship, the teacher-student relationship. That has been completely displaced by European tradition. It did not happen in the context of Islamic tradition. For example, Navinaya thinker, Raghunatha Shiromani, who was trained in Mithila, comes back to Navadvipa and then set up a school. He runs the school and trains people. So a teacher who has been trained for 20 years or 15 years could go back to the village and start a school and train some students. He would get some patronage, but he will start schools. Such schools proliferated until the end of 18th century. So Dharampal's work clearly shows how these schools had existed. Now, what Europe had done is systematically displace this, cut off the student from the teacher. A new teacher comes into existence. This is a very big blow to the tradition, Sanskrit tradition. But as a result of this, those who were thinking in Sanskrit and working and contributing to Sanskrit Vaangmaya, these people have been displaced. Either patronage suffered or it was minimized, but the entire patronage went to modern schools, where the schools that have been established by the British administrators. Remember, they did a massive survey of the way the schools exist before, during the East India Company period itself, this has happened. They have cut off that connection between Guru and Shishya. So a new Guru emerges, new teacher emerges with all the privileges and with all the legitimacy of giving a proper knowledge. And the other knowledge, without being examined, without being in any kind of engagement, get displaced or marginalized. Nobody begins to pay attention. The story of Deccan College is very clear. People who had come from Gurukula background, trained by teachers, they were paid less salary in Deccan College in its initial stages than the students who were trained by the European scholars in the Deccan College itself. In fact, C.P. Brown also says that the knowledge that these people have is much more than I can ever get. But if I follow that, I would not be able to say anything in this context. So knowledge creation, knowledge imparting, these particular vectors, channels have been displaced and taken over by a European tradition. This, it seems to me, did not happen in such systematic way in the Islamic context. As a result, today, we are speaking in English language. Our conceptual structures and framings and our disciplinary structures and departmental structures, entirely they have come from European Enlightenment.
So this word that you just said, that Europe took over teaching and Europe also took over teachers, that's like a very profound statement. So thanks for that.